And hope you guys are doing wonderfully great. I'm kind of forced to do this video for this next fig variety. It is quite a good variety, but I say that I'm forced because it just started to rain and I can't really postpone the video because the fig is already perfectly ripe and ready to harvest. So hopefully it's still available. And the fig is right over here, kind of ready to go. There's other figs on this tree, but unfortunately they're not quite ready yet, and so I'm going to go on ahead and harvest it. And that fig, of course, is the Brooklyn White. Now this is certainly not a good sample, a good representation of the Brooklyn White, perhaps in terms of color, but not in terms of shape and size. This is a one-year tree grown in ground. It's remarkably healthy and growing quite rapidly. But we are now here in Virginia, Zone 7, towards the tail end of the growing season. And so it probably won't see much growth from here on. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting a little bit of dieback this winter. However, all of this growth that you guys see here, which is about 4 foot or so, double branch 4 foot, did occur this past spring and summer. And so we're lucky that we got even this one fig off it. We actually got two. I just couldn't get to the other one quick enough, and it kind of rotted on the tree or got taken away by insects. But all right, so let's take this inside and cut it open. I won't even attempt to weigh it because it's not a good representation of the size that these Brooklyn Whites can get. But let's at least give it a try, give it a taste, and see what it's like. All right, I'll meet you guys inside. It's kind of raining out here. All right, guys, so here we are. Again, this fig is definitely, well, this specific fig that we cut off the Brooklyn White is definitely not worth weighing because it won't in no way represent the size that these figs can get to. But I'm going to go ahead and weigh it just for the sake of it. And yeah, it weighs about the same as the Celeste, so which is a relatively small fig. So it's about 12 grams. Certainly not representative of this fig cultivar, which grows at least 3 times bigger, sometimes much more than that. But yeah, let's go ahead and cut it open and see if we have a good fig or not. Okay, guys, so here we are. And we'll try and do this again one-handed. All I'm looking to see is the inside of the fig. Now this is not exactly the ripest, but if I leave this fig on the tree a little longer, it will probably get eaten by ants and other insects. So we're just going to go ahead and cut it open. Oh yeah, okay, yes, this is exactly what I expected from the Brooklyn White. So we are getting that amber to red color. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And the skin is representative of those honey type figs, meaning it is a little bit on the chewier side, something that I actually enjoy. I prefer a fig to have a little bit of character on the skin as long as it doesn't have that unpleasant latexy flavor profile. Otherwise, I'm very happy with the skin being a little chewier than usual. But okay, this is going to be a first experience for me. Again, I've had this tree for about a year now. Started it from a cutting, and it seems to be doing really well in the location that it's situated. So, without any further ado, let's give this a try. See what this is all about. Okay. Wow. All right. This is a very good fig. Very good fig. There is no latex flavor in the skin. The skin is quite thick and chewy, and I don't mean this in a bad way. There is very minimal seed crunch, and that could be because the tree is very young. The flavor is as close to figgy as I could possibly describe. This is a 100% figgy flavor. This is not the flavor profile of a Mount Etna or of a honey fig or of a sugar fig or of any of the Adriatics with their sometimes their extra berry tanginess, and it's not close to the Coldidamas with their immense jamminess. No, this is just a figgy flavor, and I really like this figgy flavor. It reminds me of when someone sun dries white figs and then just, consumes them much later on, maybe during the winter time. You get that nice, dense, figgy taste. That is the taste that I'm getting off this fig. Okay, so yeah, I'm very happy. The last time I tasted something like this was on the white Marseille fig. I let some figs sun dry on the actual tree, and for whatever reason they weren't taken out by insects and birds and such, and they perfectly sun dried, and I actually tried them and they were perfect on the inside and just great on the outside too. The skin was a little chewier, but the flavor was very refreshing and very figgy. Well, this is what that reminds me of. So kind of happy I did this fig review. I only wish I had more of these wonderful figs. You know, something that comes to mind is maybe I should go put some of those other figs in the little net bags. That way, organza bags or whatever they're called. That way, I can actually let them dry on the tree, and perhaps they'll grow a little bit larger than this. And maybe we can do a review on the dried um, on the dried Brooklyn white. But yeah, no, this is a very good fig. Definitely not one that I would take out of my little fig orchard. I'm not looking to take any out actually, but this would be one of the last ones I would call if I really had to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I think I'm just gonna have this last piece right here. But yeah, please do like and subscribe. I'll try and make more fig reviews in the next coming days. We don't really have that many growing days left here in Virginia Zone 7. Maybe about 20 or so days left until things start to go into deep hibernation. But yeah, I'll do some winter experiments with propagation. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. But yeah, again, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll get you guys on the next one.